How's it going? This is the G603. There's no wires. Just run around, put this in your pocket, take it anywhere. Let me just start off the video by saying this is the most hardcore wireless mouse that I've ever seen, but it's not the most hardcore gaming mouse that I've ever seen. It comes pretty close though, and it feels really good. So let's start off first with what probably is most important, the sensor. What sensor are they putting in their wireless mouse? Well, they're using their Hero sensor, and they've improved the efficiency on this Hero sensor so that it has a very low power draw, which is something you'll need since this is a wireless mouse. Now, this one goes from 200 to 1200 DPI, and they have, by default, kept it to around 3200, I believe. You can go into the software and bring it all the way up to, 1200 or 12,000 or whatever it is. I mean, that's just for some idiot to put a thing on the box that says, holy crap, and then some guy's going to walk by and be like, this is a bigger number, I better buy that one. This is just to make sure that they can also capture that segment of the uneducated market while still delivering a product that's good enough for the pros. So they want to be able to get everything. That's how they afford their R&D budget. Now, this sensor is based on the 3360 or the 3366, I believe, and it's an infrared sensor, so it's not laser, but that gives you really good tracking performance with little to no acceleration. There's pretty much no acceleration in this mouse. And this sensor also passes pretty much all the tests. The acceleration's 40G. You can do the slam tilt, all this kind of stuff like this. If you're someone who plays at 10 DPI in Counter-Strike and goes like this 50 times and ruins your mouse pad, you can do that if you want to. One guy out there who complains a lot on the internet, you can do that, sure. Let's go on down to the USB. So it comes with a little USB adapter in the box. And now this is their Lightspeed technology. 1 millisecond response time. You're not really going to notice the difference in this or a cord. There's literally no discernible difference. This goes all the way up to 1000 hertz, guys. So that's pretty cool. But if you're someone who wants to plug it up to a laptop or an Android device or whatever, well, you can do that too. And right here on the back, there's a little button that switches between their Lightspeed technology and Bluetooth. So whatever you want. Also, you'll notice that there's like a high and low setting over here, and that is going to be for your response rate over the USB device. You put it on high, you're getting 1000. You put it on low, you're getting 125, which makes the games feel a little weird. When I was playing, it felt kind of like acceleration. So you're going to want to play most of your FPS games in high. You're playing an RTS or even a MOBA, or you're just browsing, internet or hanging out in your OS, just put it in low and go. Oh God, I've given them marketing slogans that rhyme. It makes me hurt. Having all these features and that sensor, what's the battery life going to be? With high battery mode, 500 hours of nonstop gaming. In low mode, 18 months. That's pretty cool. So over a year. But get this, it's a little bit heavy with 2 batteries on the inside. Let me just pull that off and show you. So the top comes off really easily, like surprisingly easily, but it doesn't feel flimsy. I don't know how these magicians did that. This thing is just, it comes on and goes off really easily, but it does not feel like it's going anywhere. It's like, it's so weird, but it's, anyway, once you get under the hood, if one of these batteries dies, or if you take one out at any time, the light stays on. I think most people are gonna be playing this with one battery because the weight is 112 grams, versus 135.7, so it's a little bit more manageable. If you want a heavier mouse though, put 2 batteries in there, it's up to you. And I know there's a lot of people who argue that lighter mouse are superior. What about the buff gamers who want a heavy mouse that they don't accidentally throw across the room when they try to do a 360, huh? Also, this is, let's just do the dimensions on this, how about it? 4.8 inches from top to bottom, 2.68. And then the depth is 1.69 at the deepest point. That is in inches. Now in millimeters, we have 124 by 68 by 43. That's what you're going to be working with this mouse. On the mouse, you get two side buttons. They're big, bigger than a lot of the ones, but they're right above where your thumb's going to rest in either palm or claw grip, so they're in a good spot. Your 2 buttons on top, Omron, 20 million click. Here, let me let you hear these things. Left, right. The center button. That's the center button. So you can depress that, and then the scroll wheel is typical Logitech quality. It's good. So not really much to say about that. No buttons on the other side. The unibody design has a nice aesthetic to it. I don't see why they couldn't make some different colors of this. That's probably on the table, but right now you just get the gray one. A lot of people like the separation right here for the extra buttons for faster responsiveness, but I haven't noticed really. I don't have much to complain about. It feels good to me. Here's who should buy this mouse. If you're someone who wants extreme performance and a wireless mouse, this is gonna be really nice for that. If you want a full-on wireless desk, you could get this in the G613 and have just like a nice wireless clean desk. If you're someone who's really serious about gaming, you're still gonna be just fine with a wired 3360 based mouse. It's gonna probably be just as good as this. And I went back and forth between another 3360 mouse I have that's around the same weight as this, and I don't know. I swear I felt like the other one was had slightly less. This one felt like it had acceleration, even though it doesn't. I don't know. But it was just ever so slightly gummy, and I don't know why that is. It could be just me being a stickler. I would still put this up against most of the 3360 mice out there on the market, but you're also going to pay a premium for it. So if you're someone who wants a wireless desktop, yes. If you're someone who wants to save a little bit of money, you can get plenty of good mice at a lower price point than this, but you're going to have to deal with the cable and all that. So that's really where this is. Still, I'm going to end this just like I started it. It's the most hardcore wireless mouse I've ever seen. There you go, the G603 from Logitech. Grab a shirt and be sure to check out the new Zweihander album if you're someone who likes heavy metal. If you're someone who's into nostalgic things, and if you're someone who likes video games, put all those things together, made the new Zweihander album, so be sure to grab that or be a dodecahedron. Click the bell or else I'll kill you. All right, bye everybody.